Good morning, everyone. I'm here to deliver a very repeated, important message. But when it's repeated, it just means it hasn't reached everyone that I guess the divine is urging me to try and reach. So I will continue to deliver the message. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And let's get started. So this message has to do with energy regarding somebody that you've separated from. Do you see this represents you, viewer? The Justice card is here because the divine has your back and they will continue to support you while you continue on your journey. And they're really supporting you. They're really striving for you to stay strong and keep yourself in a high vibrational state because you will reach your goal, okay? Now, it wasn't easy for you to create that separation there. So these two top cards represent you. The rest represent the other person that you left. So we'll tackle that right now because that's the main message really, and then we'll come back over here. Okay, so you see this King of Swords here. He's sneaky, right? And he thought he had it made in the shade and he had full control of everything and that he was smart and cunning. And, you know, in the end, simply by you regaining your power, taking your power back and stepping away, I sense most of you have tried to communicate with this person in the past, have tried all sorts of things to try and sort this out with this person, but they didn't come to the table with the same energy, with the same intention. Okay, that's part of their wounding. That is all that has to do with them. And you didn't fail in any way. It's never wrong, in my opinion, to show love, but you do have to know when you have to step away from somebody if you've tried to help them in some capacity, or if you've tried to be in their life or share love with them, or share your life with them in some capacity, or try and help them, show kindness. It's okay to be that way. That's your heart, that's your beauty, and that's why you're here, is to emanate those beautiful qualities. But you know, everyone has a choice in life. There's free will, and this person was really stuck and was more interested in sort of, I feel like it was more like a competing energy, and they were wanting to kind of be in charge. And the heart space, because of trauma I sense here in this person's life, it's blocked. So they had a lot of trouble opening up, feeling comfortable, feeling vulnerable. This Knight of Wands is their current state. You know, they're not sure. They want to show kind of a little bit more of themselves, but they're not sure. So I think you've done absolutely the right thing, because I think, as we know with the Knight of Wands, they're in and out. They're probably going to try and come back towards you, but you're going to be well prepared to stand up for yourself. And the Justice card is here, so you'll be fine. But certainly, you know, right now they've been sent back to the drawing board, and they are right now in an Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy, where they can't sleep, they're worried, they're confused, because you probably never really took a position like this before in the way that you did. And so, and I'm not saying you did it with ill intention, nothing like that at all. This person, and I'm not even suggesting this person really thinks that now. I think they really did get the message loud and clear that you weren't going to tolerate this behavior anymore. And, you know, you didn't want to be hurt or disappointed. And you just said, okay, you know, I'm going to just move on with my life. So I feel like they're stubborn, and this is their energy here, and they're very stubborn. So even though they want reconciliation here, and they wanted to try and maybe come and meet with you and put certain things on the table, they just couldn't fathom having to go back and revisit some of these things. It's too painful. That's what's keeping them stuck. Okay. And I think they've tried to balance things out in the past. They've tried to come and kind of match your energy, but you're miles ahead. I just feel like you're coming with completely different vibrations and energies and intentions. And for that reason, it hasn't been successful. But you have created a pretty big impact here on this person, because I feel like they know that you were in these energies before because of them, And now the table's turned and this is them now. And they're, I think, having a breakthrough in that they're finally, hopefully, being able to understand, like, this doesn't feel good to be ignored. And you're not ignoring them. You've just made a decision and moved on, because I don't sense that you act like that. But this is all they know, right? So this is kind of their thought process. So this is you. You received enlightenment, and this is why you were able to make this bold move here, and you were able to really see the shadowy things that were present here in this connection. You see with the light here, because you were in this very impactful hermit stage, I feel, for quite some time, you know? And I think at one time you were really hoping that this Ten of Pentacles would have been with this person here. And I think you could have had success if this person was willing to come to the table, let you in, and work together, you know? Nobody's perfect. And when you're in a relationship, you have to be able to give and open up and talk and be vulnerable. And if there's been hurts, you know, talk about it. Okay. So yeah, do you see how one person was exposed here with reconciliation, the other one's hidden? So this is this person, and this was you. And even though he wanted it too. Look, his arms are crossed. He's closed off to it. This person is stubborn and they're struggling right now. I can feel it. I'm concerned with this card though, because I feel like they're coming, because they're exposed here. Do you see how they're open? But irregardless, don't worry about that, because you're up here, and I feel like you'll know when this person, and if this person approaches you, they know that you've created this boundary and that you have put this space in place. I'm not suggesting you're closed off completely. I still feel like you might be willing to chat with this person, because if it affords an opportunity for healing and closure, you'll take it. But if this person comes to you at the same, you know what, you're going to be able to say no, and I see you pushing back even more, and creating even more of a distance. And then the next time you may or may not let this person in. So let's send this person caution here, and send this person light, and just explain that unless they're coming with good intentions, they should probably hold back a little bit longer and do some more work. We're going to ask for their guides to, you know, surround them with love and light right now and help them see and reminisce back on the beautiful things that you were offering to try and help resolve whatever happened here. Because I'm not necessarily feeling like you're wanting anything else from this person but just resolution. Because nobody likes to have to walk away from something with pain and suffering and ill feelings and things. That's not nice, you know. Because I feel this person really respects you and really looks up to you. They just came to you in a toxic King of Swords energy. Probably for a lot of reasons where they were hurt. And we know, like, the couple of Queen and King of Swords, they're a married couple that are disgruntled sometimes when we pick up dark energy. And I'm not suggesting that was necessarily with you. I just feel like past relationships, unfortunately, he didn't heal from those. And if you came into contact, or you became in a partnership with this person after, unfortunately, you took the brunt of a lot of that. Okay. And that happens. Nobody enters a relationship unless it's the very first one. You know, everyone has baggage, so to speak. So it's very, very difficult. So I do want to pull more cards, because I want to see, you know, what else we have to, what else the Divine wants to share with us. But I just want to commend you, Divine Feminine, or Divine Masculine viewer, if this is you here, for standing your ground and working really hard to stay in your Nine of Pentacles energy, because it afforded you the strength to really distance yourself from toxicity like this, because this person would have just kept you on the hamster wheel, okay, for a very long time. Oh, there he is. Look. He's willing to face justice here. I'm not getting a good energy. I feel it's confrontational. I feel like he's almost challenging me here in this reading. even just speaking this way, this person's very telepathic and very spiritual. So he senses this is happening right now. So this is why the Justice card I placed right here. And you see how it's a little bit higher? Okay, so we're going to push them back here. There's the Strength. There it is. This is you. You're capable and you're moving on. Okay, good for you. Yeah, this person's going to be left with heartache. Look. Yeah, because you walked away. Look. Oh my goodness. They're not willing to share that they're heartbroken. They weren't going to be authentic. So I think we intervened here and we prevented this person from coming in. Oh yeah, look at the Death card. Yep, yep. You've transformed your life because you had trust in the divine and you had really, really incredible supports, and you're moving on and you're moving up. Okay, so good for you. We're going to lay this to rest here. And I want the focus to be on you here. So I'm just going to see what other cards I can pull. I'm going to pull a Sacred Destiny Oracle for you as a closing energy, and I'll come right back. One sec. All right, look at the beautiful cards you received. Delight in community. This community card is exactly what I picked up with the Justice card when I was saying that you had amazing support around you. And the delight is that you do speak to the divine and the divine speaks to you, and the divine is just so happy. And I see the divine represented in those butterflies and the rainbow and the trees and the grass and the bird and the flowers, the sky, all of the earth elements all around you. And you're a beauty and the divine loves you. The earth plane loves you. All of the elementals love you. I was just sitting here having my coffee actually, and all these beautiful chickadees are just all over the birds are all over in the trees here. And it's winter here in northern Ontario, Canada. It's just a beautiful, sunny, cold winter day, and it's amazing. And the white here reminds me of the snow as well. And you're calling in the elements perfectly for healing for yourself. So, keep doing you, because you're completely in line with yourself, with your higher self, and you are striving in this life for a beautiful manifestation that fulfills your heart's desires, and you deserve nothing less. And you will succeed. Look at that rainbow. Those butterflies, so to me, it represents your transformation out of that death energy, out of the old. This is old. This is old. This person's on the hamster wheel big time. And I feel like you've attempted in many lifetimes with this person over and over and over to try and help them. Okay. And eventually, you've been able to distance yourself enough to find your way independently on your own, and to show yourself, yes, it's okay, even if this is a twin flame, if this is a higher divine counterpart that you feel very connected to, and you understand what that means. And I'm not here to talk about that, but there are still ways to move forward from situations like this and from connections like this in this life. What I mean move forward is that you still have love and care for this person, but you need to focus on yourself and stay on your path, and not allow this to impede on your opportunities for delight and for transformation. Okay, it's a very strong message here. Okay, and they had me turn over the cards here and look, the miracle. So you have overcome the challenges that were placed before you in order to prevent you from reaching the level that you've reached. Okay, that rainbow is connected to this community. You are the rainbow to this community. Okay, you bring delight to these innocent, the species, all these animals. They benefit from your light. You have, if it's very difficult to describe unseen things and spiritual bodies, energetic bodies, when I see these energies in this way, when I connect people's energy. But you emanate purity, divine love, and light just in its purest form. So by you existing, by you being here, and it's important, that's why it's important for you to be in your light, not have things overshadow, okay? Bring you down. Because then, you know, the area and the community that you're in won't benefit in the same way. This isn't me pressuring anyone or telling anyone again to you know, make changes unless you feel absolutely sure that it's the right thing. Because what I'm talking about here with this change, with stepping away from something like this, it's very difficult to do. And for most of you, you'll already know about all of these concepts and experiences and these very hard situations. And this could simply be validation or support and confirmation. It's important to continue to connect to these energies that support you to help you stay on the right path. I know how hard it is. And I know how encouraging it is for me when I receive beautiful messages. Even if it's very, very, like as small as seeing these chickadees this morning on my tree. You know, you really have to be mindful of what you're thinking about when you encounter something beautiful like that. That makes you feel like a fluttering feeling in your heart, or like a shivering energy on your skin or in your energy. You'll know. You'll know when it's from the divine, okay? From your team, from your ancestors. They speak to us all the time. You just have to quiet the mind and remove the chatter and the noise, and you'll find beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ways to connect. Okay? But you're the miracle, and there are miracles at hand because your abundance is there, and you're well on your way to cultivate it. And I know you're going to do wonderful things with it. So continue and be strong. And we wish this person all the very best. I hope that this person can find the light in the ways that they need to heal and to find comfort and to find peace. And if they come to you with this intention, I know you'll receive them well. And my hope is that you can find peace and move on feeling much better, certainly than the way that you left things off the last time you would have had contact with this person. All right. So wishing you all an incredible, amazing day, and we'll chat again real soon. Take care.